Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fuzzy Tea with Fonnie.
Go, 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 and on the count of three. Go.
Fuck all that shit. Move. Fuck that shit. Y'all playing games with me like this? What happened? I'm gonna beat all y'all fucking ass. What happened? Oh my mama, move. No, get the fuck out my way. All that finna get fucked up.
Fuck is y'all talking about? Rollie's going crazy. Next thing I know, I get hit with a bunch
All
of
right,
fucking.
so on today's episode, we are going to talk about Baddies Midwest, episode 19. Aloha, bitches. Now let's get straight into it. The episode basically starts off with Rollie on a rampage, okay? This heifer is throwing stuff left and right. She's screaming, she's cursing everybody out. The whole cast is confused. So Natalie is just like, y'all already know how Tommie does. This is what it is. This is what happens. And we can't like be getting crazy, basically, is what she's trying to say. Like, y'all know how Tommie gets down. So it is what it is. Let's get ready to go to the club. So she's about to leave. And then she kind of doubles back and she goes to Biggie. And she was just like, Biggie, what you did was wrong. You knew what you did was wrong. And it's just like, what are you in Biggie's face for, Nat? Like, on the real, Biggie didn't know that she was going to do that because, as you could see in the last episode, Biggie was just like, oh my God, oh shit, that's my girl. She's not going to shoot me. Like, she didn't know clearly that was going to pop off. She was just as scared as the rest of y'all. But anyway, Natalie is like, come on, y'all, let's go. We're going to the club. Like, this is just what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so basically, the next scene we have Natalie and Jayla. They're at the club, and I just want to point out that they have had on the same clothes all day. Okay, all day. Woke up, went to the radio station, did their interview, did whatever, sat by the bonfire. I know y'all asses was smelling like that smoke. Got pumed at and fell on the floor, did all of the things. Nobody changed their clothes, nobody wiped their bodies down, nobody washed up, bird bath, whole bath, no nothing. Same fit. Nasty. Anyway, so Natalie is being Natalie. Like, y'all already know how she gets down. Natalie is a boss. She's not a friend. Okay. I don't understand why everybody is getting that misconstrued because at the end of the day, y'all already know how Natalie gets down. Natalie is about her money. She don't give a fuck about nothing else. And y'all should know that by now. So she's at the club and she's just basically saying, yep, we had a house meeting and it went up. And y'all already know what house meetings mean. She's talking about girls ain't got no wigs and how, it just is scary. And, they're going to come into the club one by one, this, that, and the third. My thing is, Natalie, shut up. Like, she just talks too much, but I just really feel like the reason why she's talking so much is because she wants people to watch the show. A lot of this stuff that's done is for the show. Like, y'all are on TV, so this is entertainment. This is not for real, for real. So a lot of things that she says is just to draw the crowd in. But yeah, so her and Jayla was there. They started it off. And basically a lot of the newbies came. So it was like Pretty P, Summer, Dolly. Biggie did pull up and she performed her song. And then we went to the next scene. All right, so the next scene is of the OGs sitting down in a hotel room like they always do. It's just always a messy recap scene, which we can always do without. Like, I really feel like this is not necessary, but they just talked about what happened the night before. Scotty did let Natalie and Jayla know that Rollie is pissed off with them. She's big mad because she felt like they was laughing. And y'all know that Natalie is such a behind the scenes thug that it's not even funny. So she was just sitting up here like, okay, and if we was laughing, then I thought something was funny. So you're not gonna say that in front of her face. You're just saying it for the TV, womp womp whoop de whoop, but whatever. Jayla said she wasn't laughing though. I mean, to be honest, I didn't see Jayla laughing. You know, Jayla Luther King wanted to go ahead and have her little baby speech real quick about it's not funny and you know, pum pums are not cool and this, that, and the third. So I didn't see Jayla laughing. For some reason, Rolly wasn't mad at Scotty, but that comes out, I guess, towards the end of the episode on why she wasn't as mad at her. They did talk about Akbar and how Akbar chucked the deuces and was just like, this is not for me. I'm out. This girl is pulling out pum pums. And y'all know that Akbar has said it for the umpteenth time. She has a bullet in her skull. She's traumatized. Like, we totally get it. Like, I understand, hands down, I would feel some type of way too. However, I do want to point out and shout out my girl, Pretty P, who stated she has been shot not once but twice. Okay. She said once she realized that it was not a real pum pum, she's a real gangster and it's like, let's keep it moving. So everyone handles trauma different. Akbar, you're really not about that life. You talk like you're about that life, but you're really not. Like, go home to your 5 kids, like you said, now plus one. You about to have another one. Congratulations. But yeah, good night. You didn't add nothing to the show anyway. So peace out. All right, so the girls are now Hawaii bound. They're all on the way. It seems like everyone took different sprinters. So we have the OGs, they're in their own sprinter, except for Tinka and Rollie. They took their own sprinter. And then you have the new G's who took their own sprinter, but everybody basically is on their way to Hawaii. Okay. So Rollie and Tinka discussed their feelings about the girls in the sprinter on their way to the cast house. And one thing Rollie said when one of the guys was pushing her was faster essay. That really irritated me. Rollie just she irritates my soul. She really does. I mean, she always has something slick and a racial slur that has to come out of her mouth. And it seems like nobody really checks her on it, and it's irritating. Anyway, her and Tinka just discussed how they're feeling about the fact that, you know, Tommie pulled up with the pum pum and, you know, they got hit. And so they definitely felt some type of way about that. And Rolly had the nerve to bring up the fact that, oh, Akbar, she ran quicker than me. And it's like, bitch, boo bye. First of all, everybody moves quicker than you. That's number one. You're the biggest on the cast. No shade to the big girls because I'm a thick girl myself. But it's like Rolly tries to fit in so bad that it's so sad. And it's like Akbar has an excuse for why she reacted the way she reacted. Now, y'all know, what was it? Baddies West? I think it was Baddies West when Stunner Girl's boyfriend had brought the pum pum. And Rolly was on that bus on the floor having a whole asthma attack, panic attack, all the attacks. She was having it all at one time. So it's just like you sit up there and you talk all of this shit to Tommie. And then when she pulls out a pum pum, you want to run for your life and you end up at the front of the house in 2.5 seconds. Nobody even, like, we blinked and you was gone, bitch. So it's just like, if you're not about that life, then shut the whole fuck up. That's basically what that means. Shut up. You talk too much. Now, Tinka, I love me some Tinka. Think about that life, because she dead ass started laughing after Tommie started busting off shots off the boom after pew pew. I couldn't believe it. And then after that, she decided to attack. Whereas Rollie, it's like you ran, ended up with a freaking bottle of reposado in your hand, like you was gonna use that as a weapon to attack Tommie. It was just like a little bit too much. And it's just, Rollie is just, she's just getting worse and worse and worse. Like, you went and you got your body done. You got on the table 11 times, and now you just think you the best thing waddling, because we definitely can't call that a walk. You definitely waddle. It's just annoying. Like, it's too much. You Everything that you said about Tommie, it's like you wish you could look like that. That's how I really feel. I feel like Rollie wish she could look like the rest of the cast. And it's not to say that she can't, but the way she's going about it, it's a negative. Like, girl, take your ass to the gym for real. Next. Okay, so the new G's, while they're in the sprinter or whatever, they're just talking to Ivory, just giving her a recap or whatever about what happened, and telling them what happened with Tommie and the pew pew. And let me tell y'all, they pull up to the house and it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is really, really a pretty, gorgeous house. They do, like, that little mini tour. It's just showing the different rooms, the different space, the pools. It's just really like a beautiful setting. And Jazz, she's really annoying. She irritates my soul. She's just like, yeah, they got a badass house for us like they should, and this, that, and the third. And it's like, Jazz, you always act like you're used to the best. So, like, what are you even saying anything for? Like, why are you even still here? Why is Jazz still here, folks? Like, why? Didn't that say that between her and somebody was gonna have to go home? Didn't that say somebody was going home? How many episodes ago nobody went home? Natalie is so full of shit. I swear, she just says stuff just to, like, keep the audience in. I'm not gonna hold you. That girl, she know what she's doing though. She know how to keep a good audience. But yeah, the house is really pretty. And then you have the OGs that pull up. So we have the girls just saying, oh, hey, to everyone, giving hugs and stuff. And, Anna's just like, yeah, y'all are in this badass house. This is really nice. Y'all living like, rich and famous, this, that, and the third. And so Natalie makes an announcement like, yeah, Rollie and Tinka, they're mad at me and Jayla, for what happened yesterday. And then Tinka and Rollie come in. And so they come in and they're basically letting Natalie know what's up. So Tinka goes first and she's just letting Natalie know how she feels about the whole situation respectfully. Even though it's weird because Natalie's looking shocked, like, ugh, I can't even believe, like, she's checking me. But it's just like, Nat, you went straight to the club. You didn't even go and check on them girls. Like, for real. You sent a measly text message. That's dirty. But at the same time, that's a boss. She's not your friend. Once again, Natalie is a boss. She's not a friend. And that's what these females need to really understand. That whole baddie sister shit, that's so fake. It's not real. Y'all have to know that. This is entertainment. This is television. It's not for real, for real. But I feel like the way Tinka let Natalie know how she felt, she did it very respectfully. Whereas, you have Rollie, and Rollie just basically, I can't stand her. It's like, I really wanted to like Rollie and I liked her. And then she just started changing, which really It's just sad, because you could tell like she's not really happy with herself, and it's just like a lot of work that she has to do with herself. But she's just sitting there while Tinka is saying what she has to say. And then when it's her turn to go, it's just like, Rolly just goes off on her. And she's calling her a bitch and all of this. And Natalie's like, who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? And she was like, you, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. And it's just like, who's the real EP here? Because at the end of the day, whether you like how Natalie handled the situation or not, that's still your boss. Like, that's something that I think people don't understand. Everybody's just like, oh, well, how come they didn't do this to Natalie? How come they didn't do that to Natalie? Low key, I feel like these girls have all signed a disclaimer that they can't put their hands on her. I really do, because it's weird that nobody has touched her. But as far as Rolly, it's just like I understand why you're mad, especially with Nat getting on the mic talking about bitches is scary, bitches is scary. It's like they probably had to go to the hospital or whatever to go get checked out to make sure everything was good. Of course, they're not going to go to the club, right? But just the way Rolly checked her, it's like it just was not called for. But at the same time, it's like, Nat, you got to do a little bit better. Because if you're going to quote unquote call these your baddie sisters, you got to fake it till you make it. So even if you really don't feel like that, I'm going to need for you to act like that. And you're not acting like that. And that is what the problem is. So basically, Rolly is always running her mouth. She stay running her mouth on Mad Day. Anytime she is mad, she runs her mouth about any information she has. And once again, in true Rolly fashion, she has taken it among herself to go ahead and tell um to check Natalie and ask her why did she feel like it was cool to say something to Scotty about the fact that, oh, she gets to take jets to bookings and we don't. And it's just like, why did you have to say that in front of everybody? It just wasn't the time for that. And the fact that you got pum pum with a BB gun, like, what does that have to do with getting on a jet and a booking? It just was all too much. She was just mad. And one thing I noticed about Rolly is just like when she's mad at somebody, it's like she needs somebody on her team to be mad at that person with her. So it's just like, okay, Tinka not really that mad at her. So let me pull some other people into it. So she goes and she pulls Scotty into the situation. And Scotty is just like, okay, so Rolly wants to go ahead and try to throw me under the bus, even though it's just like, Scotty, you should learn to shut up. Like, if you're in between two friends, you need to either be like, don't talk to me about person A, and you don't talk to me about person B, or you need to get person A and B together to have a conversation. But to listen to one person and then run back and tell another, and then you flip flopping and wish wash it, nobody got time for that. So it's either you're going to put the two friends together, or you're going to tell both of them to shut the fuck up and tell them that you don't want to hear it because you don't want to be in the middle. But because you're boring, you have nothing else to do but sit there and listen because you don't really talk much. This is where you get yourself in a sticky situation. Then here goes Summer. So Summer feels like she has to put herself in every situation for camera time. Like, it's crazy. Like, girl, we seen you enough. Go brush your teeth or sit down. Okay? But she's so messy. She's such a messy hoe. Oh my God. But then you have Summer. She's over here and she's just like, Scotty, oh my God, did you do that? Did you do that? I can't believe that you did that. And she's like, why would you even say that? And Scotty's just like, well, you need to stay out of it and mind your business. And she's just like, no, like, I can't believe you did that. I would never do that to my friend. And Scotty's just like, oh my God, like, Summer, you need to mind your business. And Summer's just like, no, I don't have to mind my business. Summer proceeds to get up off the couch and go up in Scotty's face. And what does Scotty do? Not a damn thing. Now that is a scary hoe. Scotty, this is why we call you a scary hoe, because you have this little dirty, crummy girl coming in your face. And what did you do? You did absolutely nothing. She's checking you about a situation she knows nothing about. And what did you decide to do? Nothing. You did nothing. You just stood there and you continued to argue with her and yell, shut up, shut up, shut up, as if you're 5 years old. Girl, you better be glad that Mr. Pepper is peppering it down, because if he wasn't, honey, you would have been gone a long time ago. Seriously. Next. Okay, so after the whole little confrontation, Rollie gets mad. She storms out like a big baby. Boo, wham, wham, wham. Who cares? Anyway, so Scotty and Tinka, they're, outside. They're trying to talk about the situation. And Tinka's trying to figure out, where Scotty is with everything. And then Summer decides to pull up. And Summer's just like, oh, just the person that I was looking for. And Summer is basically saying, like, what was all of that about? And she was just like, I'm just trying to get some clarity, because when y'all be in front of us having these conversations, we be lost as hell. We don't know what's going on. And I'm just asking, like, is that something that you did? Like, I just wanted to know. And you over here and you're getting mad. And Tinka's just like, but Summer, like, it's really like none of your business. And if you don't know what's going on, then you should just take the opportunity to sit down and be quiet. And Summer don't know how to do that. She don't know how to sit down. She don't know how to be quiet. All Summer knows is to run her mouth and to try to get as much camera time as possible. And so, of course, this leads to issues. So they're starting to argue now. So Summer and Scotty, they're arguing. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so here comes Anna. Anna's just like, I hear them arguing, and I had to go up there to see what's going on, because Summer is unhinged and I don't want her to hit Scotty. And it's just like, what? First of all, Scotty is bigger and taller than Summer. And last time I checked, she should be able to take care of herself. What is your little ass going to do? But here we go. Captain Save-A-Ho to the rescue. So Anna comes in and adds her 2 cents. And she's just like, yo, Summer, why don't you mind your business, mind your business, mind your business? And Summer's just like, I don't have to mind my business. I don't need to mind my business. Who's going to make me mind my business? So they're arguing, they're going back and forth, back and forth. And basically, that's when Summer did what she did. And she took it upon herself to grab Anna by the back of the head and get a good grip and get a couple of punches in. She definitely made that nose bleed. And then Scotty wanted to jump in. I'm not really sure what Scotty thought that she was doing, but she decided to jump in for no reason. So it was like, yes, Summer got jumped low key, but then again, she really didn't get jumped, because they didn't do shit except for that wig came off. And we have to discuss that, because what?
You're annoying. You can leave. You can leave. You can leave. I don't care. I don't know you, hoe. I don't know you, fucking hoe. I don't know you, know. Wait, hold the fuck up. Wait. Yo. Stupid bitch. Hold up. Wait. Stupid ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. I feel like Summer wants her.
Summer, what is exactly going on here? Now, this is terrible. I don't even know what else to say. Summer, when is the last time you washed your hair? You got your braids looking like, I don't even know, like, who did it and why. So you clearly didn't wash your hair. Now, Dolly is your bitch. That's your homegirl, right? She's part of your little trio. Dolly does hair. So you mean to tell me Dolly not one time told you, hey, we need to take these braids out, wash your hair, let's plait this hair back down, cornrow this hair, do something with this, and then we could put a new unit on? Like, this is disgusting. This is why people say you're dirty, you're crummy. This is why they call you scummer, yuck mouth, and all of the things, because look at this. It looked like it probably smells so bad. Summer, do better. Okay. Now, Summer and Scotty, they catch themselves being head up, but that's not, it was like two cats fighting. I don't even know what that was. It like, Scotty, you're big for nothing. You're big for nothing. Then you want to sit over there and talk about something. Oh, I'm not gonna fight you. We're not fighting you. I'm not fighting nobody like you. Girl, bye. Then you got Anna trying to come in and tag team because you know that's all she could do, because Anna can't fight on her own. I really feel like ever since Anna's face got fractured, she knows she's super fragile now and she can't do what she wants to do because she would really get hurt in the end. I think she needs to retire from Baddies. That's the real deal, because she can't, like, her mouth is too big for her size, just like Big Lex said. And she needs to learn to shut the fuck up. That's the bottom line. So that whole fight was just really stupid. It was all for nothing. And nothing really came out of that except for some titties that popped out. That was the only thing that came out of that. I didn't see anything else. All right. So next Sunday, it's gonna be another episode. Y'all, I'm getting so sick of Baddies. Like, at this point, I just like, can we just see the reunion at this point? Because I'm over it. I do kind of want to see what's going to happen with Jayla and Bad Dolly. Like, how did they get into it? But this is like, I'm tired now. Yawn. Okay. We on episode 19 and it's just like, okay. But Big Lex had the nerve to yell at Anna and say no jumping. And it's just like, oh, so you only say that for your bitch, because why you didn't have that same energy when Roly Poly Snackback and Summer was attacking Slim? Because you know Slim only weigh 50 pounds soaking wet. So I'm not sure, like, when your integrity meter kicks in, but Lex, you got to do better. Like, I was rooting for you, girl. Like, what are you doing? It's like... Anyway, she did get a little hook in on Anna, and I was not mad at that because Anna talks too much. She inserts herself where she doesn't need to be, and it's just like, girl, sit down and shut the whole fuck up. Anyway, we're going to see what happens during the next episode. Another fight is supposed to pop off. And we'll see what happens with Rollie, Natalie, Jayla, and Scotty. Is it going to be a divide? Is it not going to be a divide? We'll see. I hate that it's just like looking like a colorism thing. I think that's what irritates me the most. It's just like, why does it have to be like that? Why does it have to look like that? But all in all, Rollie really did it to herself, because I feel like a lot of people was rooting for her and she just does too many things wrong. But anyway, that's it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in and sticking with me. That's all I have. Bye for now.
Go, 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 go. And on the count of three, go.